So here are two paintings. What's the difference? Rubens' painting is trying to depict the details as realistically as possible, whereas Van Gogh's one is much more blurred. While these two are vastly different in their schools of art, they do have one similarity. Both of them are a part of the Courtauld collection. So why the sudden change in style? Because of this. The Industrial Revolution was fueled by new labour displacing technologies in the likes of steam engines, which led to exponential economic growth. Then, what has economics got anything to do with art? Cameras.
The invention of cameras happened during the Industrial Revolution, which made artists think of painting very differently. Impressionists were enlightened by photographs and started trying to capture the instant, focusing on the accurate depiction of light in its changing qualities.
Artists use photography as a cheaper resource to replace expensive human models and to be able to paint landscapes inside. Technology improvement created tube paints, which were easy to carry outside, so Impressionists unprecedentedly started to paint outside, which led to a greater variety of themes and objects.
As observed, Rubens' painting was painted before the Industrial Revolution, which can be seen at the stagnant blue lines, whereas with Van Gogh, an Impressionist, we can see that it coincides with the Industrial Revolution that created a rise in GDP, as seen on the graph after 1800. As factories began to multiply in numbers, so did people's way of living. Better lives were created due to the higher wages, providing incentive to better create art, such as the Impressionism paintings that we see today. The boost in GDP we see starting in the 1800s is what we call the hockey stick effect. As growth increased exponentially together with labor productivity, so did the Impressionist movement.
While higher wages were a major factor fueling the Impressionist movement, economic developments also had an impact on artists' mentality. The sudden rise in their living standards influenced them towards searching for more abstract ideas, such as the meaning of life, a theme which is more than often depicted in modern art.